Welcome to the Machete Manifesto podcast that's all about delivering electrifying instrumental music and lively conversations to keep your spirits soaring. If you're in the mood for groovy upbeat tunes that will have you dancing and thrilled from start to finish, you've found yourself a new favourite audio destination with video.
Because I was quite tired and I thought, oh no, it's today and I haven't done anything. And I was going, oh, I could do something to prepare.
Yeah.
But it took a lot.
What have you done?
Bit nosy, aren't you?
Made a cake?
No.
You don't have to tell me that. You can tell me later.
I will do.
After the podcast.
I'll tell you what I prepared for the podcast after the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've prepared an interpretive dance. Not going to work well for the audio version.
No.
You'll have to describe it.
I'll describe it. Dom's laying on the floor and he's got 2 jars of uncooked mayonnaise, basically eggs. He's got 2 jars of eggs, 1 egg in each hand, and now he's tipping the eggs into a small bag, which he's now standing on, and he's starting to twist one of the bags slightly. It looks like he's trying to plait it in with his leg, and he's succeeded, and now he's walking off into the distance with a bag full of eggs plaited to his leg. What a wonderful experience that was. Thank you, Dom, for sharing.
What was the meaning of it, do you think?
Put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. Who said you can't put all your eggs in one basket? You're exactly right. I'm so glad that came across.
Yeah, the fucking pessimist.
Yeah, I know. I'll put all your eggs in one basket. Well, I happen to like this basket.
Yeah.
It's a strong basket.
It can hold all the eggs.
I've never broken a single egg using this basket.
Yeah. If you want to walk around with your 1 egg,
yeah,
fine. It's a waste of basket.
I know. Mate. You're like, yeah, I see you struggling down the road trying to carry like 8 baskets with 1 egg in each.
Yeah. Wait, why are you putting all your eggs in one basket when you can put them in several?
Yeah, it's like, well, look at you carrying them. That's the answer as to why you would use 1 basket.
Yeah, you look really happy there with your several baskets. Juggling.
Genuine question.
Yeah.
If you like go shopping.
Yeah.
Would you split your eggs into 2 different bags, or would you just put them in 1 bag? Even if you had 2 things of eggs, you'd still put them in 1 bag because you'd be like, well, I'll remember that's the egg bag, and I'll be careful with it. I'll maybe put some other or you could put some other delicate things in there, or maybe you put your bread in as a bit of a buffer.
Yeah, he's like, warning, this bag is fragile.
Mm.
It's got the bread, it's got the eggs.
Yeah, I always put a fragile sign on the side of my egg bags.
Do you?
Yeah.
Just carry a roll of fragile tape.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, wear a high-vis jacket.
Get your cones out.
Yeah, have someone following me with a sign saying, warning, all eggs in 1 basket. Got a sticker on the back of the van.
Yeah.
Like a baby on board.
Yeah. Keep your distance. I've got all my eggs.
I've had actually a great idea for a product.
Yeah.
A car sticker that says, warning, all eggs in 1 basket.
That's brilliant.
Mm.
You heard it here first. All eggs in 1 basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that mean? That means fucking going for it. Just go for it. Or I'm going to put them all of it. All of these eggs.
Yeah, you're right today. Yeah, what are you up to? You know what? I'm going to put all my eggs in 1 basket with this.
Yeah.
Boom.
When they say don't put all your eggs in 1 basket, they're assuming that you have all the eggs.
Mm. Or more than 1 basket.
Or more than 1 basket. You've got all these wonderful eggs. Don't put them all in that 1 basket. You're like, okay. Yeah.
This is a way off. What were we talking about on the last podcast? We were talking about the reason for doing the podcast, weren't we? So
yeah.
We don't need to cover that again.
That's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, people can just watch back to the last one.
I was going to say, if you want to know why,
yeah,
listen back. You can hear them on wherever you're hearing it now.
Yeah.
Spotify. I assume most people use Spotify, I guess, but
yeah.
Also YouTube. There's the Apple Podcasts.
There's Amazon.
You can also listen to it on themachete.co.uk, all one word, themachete.co.uk, where you can also buy a rather tasty array of Machete t-shirts.
Yeah. And do you know what?
What's that, mate?
You can get a personalised Machete t-shirt.
Mm.
Yeah. Anything you want.
Wow, that's a really great and unique offer.
Yeah. We've done Jurgen Klopp.
He always wears his one. Jurgen does.
Then we've done Pirates. That's quite a good one.
Spice Girls.
Done Spice Girls.
Take that.
Take that. ABBA. I did a Theresa May one for a brother-in-law.
Did you?
For Ollie. I did him a Theresa May.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Did you not?
No.
I don't know. It might have been on my old laptop. I don't know if I got the file, but
Right.
he's definitely got the T-shirt still. Yeah, it was a Theresa May, and he's obviously Theresa May, but she's wearing a Machete T-shirt underneath her blazer.
Oh, nice.
What other ones?
Does he look like a bit like Theresa May?
No, not at all.
Swapped his hair off, maybe.
No, I kept the hair. I kept his hair on, but it was just his face with the beard. Just happened to find like 2 photos that were perfectly matched with one another in terms of angle.
Oh, right. Cool. Yeah, but that's on the website now. You can get a personalised T-shirt, can you?
No,
Okay.
no, you can't.
But
You can request one, and it's basically the same.
yeah.
We've got lots of T-shirts on the website, and we've got lots of other merch on its way as well. Full print T-shirts, hoodies, bandanas. You can also get some special request items, personalised stuff.
Mm.
You can get some flip-flops.
Nice. Why is that funny to you? I'd love some Machete flip-flops.
I would as well. I mean, but they just, they're just so ridiculous.
Also, not necessarily the best way for advertising the band, because the branding will spend most of the time up against the sole of your foot. We've got some
Claustrophobic
hats.
feet.
Yeah. We've got some hats though, haven't we?
Got some hats.
Got a bucket hat, Machete
hat.
bucket and hat.
Yep. You can get a tie-dye Machete beanie.
Yeah.
Some of the more special items like that will take longer to arrive, but they're being made one at a time.
Especially for you.
It's awesome.
Cool, man.
There's
Yeah.
some really good stuff on there. And you can buy our music on there as well.
Yeah.
When we say buy it, literally you download the WAV file and there you go. It's yours. You can do what you want with it.
So, I think like if you were to buy a hoodie from us,
Mm-hmm.
it would probably be the equivalent of listening to our music non-stop on Spotify for 3 entire lifetimes, living up to an average age of 82.
Yeah. Just one hoodie.
Just
will-
one. Yeah.
will feed a band for
For the next 3 generations.
almost insulting how low the payouts are.
Yeah. Most people, I assume, probably wouldn't have heard about the changes that Spotify are making to their payouts. I don't know how much of this is confirmed in terms of the specifics and what is still people just taking a guess, but the word on the street is that it's going to be something like you'll only earn money from a track being played if that track has been played more than 1,000 times in the preceding 12 months, like on a rolling basis, is what I've gathered it to be. So I don't know if it is 1,000 or exactly, but they have said something like that. And their reason for doing it is that there's so much music getting uploaded onto Spotify, people don't make a lot of money out of it, and they are going to redirect those funds to the people who have got more plays. Kind of underlying thing, an assumption really of saying if something has more plays, it's probably better quality and someone's worked harder on promoting it as a concept, which I do kind of understand, but I've heard a lot of rubbish, like genuine, not even just like I don't like that music, but genuine rubbish that's got like millions and millions of plays. So there's that. But I did also see the other day that there was some university or someone had done some research, and I can't remember the percentage, so I'll just guess it. This isn't the number, but it was something like this. It was high. Something like 80% or 90% or whatever of the music on Spotify apparently falls into the under 1,000 plays in a year group. So that's kind of interesting, really. And that was to say, that's not like 80. Say it's 80%. That's not 80% of the music that was listened to. Yeah. So it's not like in the last 12 months, 80% of the music that was listened to under 1,000 times. I would say it's saying that 80% of the music has been listened to under 1,000 times in the last year. But it's something insane. It's something insane, like 100,000 new tracks get uploaded to Spotify every day or something stupid like that.
Wow.
It's huge. Those who are tuned in will know that we've got a new recording of Chico coming out on the 2nd of February. And that's the first time in a while at least I've processed one to get sent to the stores, because you obviously normally do it. When it came up, it had all the stores and there were loads, most of them I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, here's the default selection, and most of them, but some weren't selected, but there was a button, it was like all stores. So I was like, click, next. Didn't cost any more, so I was like, well, why wouldn't I send it
Yeah.
to those other places?
What are these stores.
I
You've
dunno.
never heard of them.
I know, but
And
you
there's
get,
hundreds of them, and you never get any statistics from any of the stores. It's basically you upload it, it gets played. 90% of it gets played on Spotify, and then we get a few from Apple Music, and a few from Amazon Music, and a few from Deezer.
yeah, Deezer's a funny one because that's like another big one,
Mm.
but I've never known anyone to use Deezer.
No, me either.
But that's like the next biggest one aside from the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Like you've got Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube.
Tidal. See, Tidal pays out more than any of them.
Yeah, yeah, and then there's like Tidal and Deezer. But again, in terms of like, do you know anyone who uses them?
No.
It would be a good idea, actually, is probably trying to target one of the smaller niche stores
Yeah. Yeah. Rather than going
that other
for
people aren't hammering.
Yeah.
Did you ever used to watch The Three Mouseketeers?
The Three Musketeers. I do remember the name, and I remember it might sound like a guess, but they were wearing musketeer outfits, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were Musketeers, yeah.
The Three Musketeers, but I can't remember. It was one of them was sort of like a light brown. I'm trying to picture the Three Musketeers.
You already remember
And they've
more
got-
detail than
And
me.
they've got blue, and they're blue. It was blue, a blue. Let's have a look. I reckon it was a blue, almost like diamond pattern on their costume, and they had like the hats with the small feathers coming out. What? There's no.
Well, there's no reference to it. It's
There's
been
nothing.
scrubbed from the history book.
It's been scrubbed
It's
completely.
been scrubbed. Are you happy now?
Is this Mandela effect?
Are you happy now? Now we have no Mouseketeers.
Did it ever exist?
Who's going to save us? Who's going to save us from
I tell you,
the
he's gonna,
cheese thief?
I tell you, he's going to save us. Captain Planet.
I totally thought you were going to say the machete.
Missed
I
opportunity.
was gonna, like, as you say, I was like, Captain Planet, yeah.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't. Captain,
Captain
Planet,
Planet,
he's the hero, gonna take pollution down to zero. Wasn't one of the powers heart?
Earth, wind, fire, water, and earth.
Earth again. Earth, wind, fire, water, and heart. They would say the thing, and at the end the guy was like, heart, and it's like, oh, that's the lamest one, mate.
Yeah.
Should have gone first, or maybe second. Take the attention away a bit.
Hail.
Hail, yeah. Hail can be brutal, man.
Can be, yeah. Have you seen the giant golf ball size?
Yeah, yeah. Even just the small ones can hurt. If I had the heart power, I'd be like, I'm swapping it for bear trap.
Give me bear trap
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah, so it's like earth, fire, wind, water, bear trap.
Bear trap.
There's
I feel like there's like no room for my legs.
no room at the end.
Not only in here. Oh, that's all right. Let me shuffle back a little bit. There we go. Not here, but just like in life in general. My legs aren't welcome.
You ever feel like you've got claustrophobic feet?
Dun, 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 dun. Maybe we could play it.
Could do, couldn't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, perhaps. But yeah, heart
Okay.
is the worst. What's that supposed to... I can't... What was the outcome of heart?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Like, you know, maybe that's the power to just like de-escalate and talk someone down. Like, come on, mate. Is it that bad?
Yeah. Have some love.
Pick
Yeah.
up the can that you
Wait.
dropped.
Doesn't make for a very good cartoon though, does it?
It doesn't. That'd be basically the worst cartoon ever. Right, what are we going to play then? So we're going to play...
We're going to play, first up, this is a song called...
Claustrophobic Feet.
Oh, Claustrophobic Feet.
Yeah.
Yes,
You wrote this one, didn't you?
I did.
Why is it called Claustrophobic Feet, Hannah?
Because I don't like driving.
So naturally.
I always feel like my feet are too big for everything. They always feel squished in everywhere. Driving, shoes. I mean, thankfully, bowling, you don't have to borrow the bowling shoes anymore because that's always a
Oh,
bloody...
don't you?
No. Well, unless that's just one of the Hollywood Bowl in Gunwolf, Portsmouth that don't
Right.
rent the shoes out anymore. But went there the other week and there was no shoes.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, brilliant. I don't have to ask for the pair that you keep out back.
when the freaks turn up.
Yeah.
On the plus side, though, it gave birth to this song.
Yes.
Claustrophobic Feet.
Claustrophobic Feet.
Cool.
Let's play it. You know we're playing Icebreaker on the 3rd of February.
Yes, I did know.
Vault stage, 9 o'clock.
Stage 1.
Stage 1, 9 o'clock. We've got 30 minutes. We have finally put together a set list.
Yeah, it took a long time. We were choosing like we had a couple of songs that were down and we were choosing a song each and we were waiting for ages for John to choose one.
He's finally decided what we're going to play.
Mm.
Now here's the thing. The day before Icebreaker, Chico is being released.
That's right.
Chico's not in the set.
Oh, that's funny, isn't it? a little oversight.
Oops. So let's assume that we're going to play Chico last. In this scenario, when I read out the set list, here we go. I guess it's in order because no one's said otherwise. Opening with the Machete, followed by One-Eyed King and the Flying Guillotine. Banging, absolutely banging so far. Claustrophobic Feet is next. The Many Adventurers of the Anonymous Moose Whisperer. Then Nana, followed by Koro, and then Chico. Or we could open with Chico as a classic and move the Machete down to the end.
I like that idea very much.
John and Sam can't make it tonight. John is working very hard, and Sam has gone to the Vaults to see a band.
He didn't say what band, did he?
Who's playing at the Vaults tonight then?
It's going to be a great day on the Vaults for Icebreaker thing. A lot of great bands on. We've been listening to a few in the lead up. You listened to any new Icebreaker bands this week, Hallett?
No. I'd completely.
I have. I know you hadn't. I just want to put you on the spot. It's cool. It's cool, man. I did.
I would have listened today had I not forgot that.
Yeah.
That's my excuse.
Cool. This was the thing that I did do, which I almost didn't do.
This is what you got planned. I thought you had the whole Spotify speech
Oh
planned.
no! Oh, did that sound right? Did it?
Yeah,
Why do you know? I was just wondering. I don't know if people would find that interesting. You know, I was just think like people probably don't think about it.
Yeah.
And you know, there's of course everything's a can of worms. There's this and that consideration, and maybe it's interesting. But today I had a listen to Owen Vincent.
Owen Vincent,
who is also playing on the Vault Stage 1 at Icebreaker Festival between 7 and 7:30.
That's a good time.
Straight up. So as we've mentioned before, I think it's been quite hard sometimes to find out about these people, and there's not like links on the Icebreaker website, and I was like, I'm going to go and search Google for Owen Vincent. I'm like, that's got to be a relatively common name.
Yeah.
And it is, yeah. But I checked it, I was like, I'll search Owen Vincent Icebreaker, and then Shazam.
There it is.
There it is. I actually initially found it, you know, talking about Spotify and stuff.
Yeah.
I found him initially on this website called Vibrate.
What are you doing on a website called Vibrate?
Well, I'm looking at Owen Vincent's page.
And what's he doing on the website?
Vibrate. It's supposed to be like, you know, it's a music promo thing.
Oh, not like an
It's supposed to be
OnlyFans
like
type deal.
No.
Wouldn't that be brilliant if you searched for Owen Vincent Icebreaker
and it was like
brought up his music page and his OnlyFans page?
Yeah. It would be good.
I assume he's got an OnlyFans page.
Doesn't it? Doesn't everybody? What do you think about Vibrate though? That sounds like vibe. I'm not sure about that. Vibrate.
I don't like it.
And they wanted like 18 quid out of me to really even look through the site. Just so they do music distribution, so they'll send you music to Spotify, etc.
Yeah. Some
other promo services, naturally. But anyway, it was my gateway into Owen Vincent this afternoon. So he's from Portsmouth, but I was confused initially because the link I found for his Facebook profile, I clicked on it, and it like the page, like his posts were in English, but the Facebook page wasn't in English. And I was like, what is going on? And then I finally noticed in the address for the webpage, I had a bit on the end like locale, some other country, and it would like translated the page for me. So like instead of profile, it had like some other word that I didn't recognise. So I was confused for a sec. But yeah, I was on his Facebook page, and he has this video that he's just posted. I didn't see actually when he posted it. It seemed recent though. He's on a train back from somewhere. I don't know if these are his friends or not, but it looked like the train carriage was full of a bunch of half-pissed people on their way back from a night out. He had his guitar out, and he had them all singing, like
amazing
Oasis and some other Britpop anthems while he was jamming his guitar.
Owen Vincent, what a legend.
I know, it was good.
Busting out the buskin on the trains.
He's talking about that on there. He's also talking about his newest song called The Observer, which is also his top song on Spotify. I know everyone loves stats.
Go on.
He's up to about 18,500 plays.
Is he? Well done.
Very respectable.
It's going to get you a nice 20p piece from
exactly.
2006.
A nice shine. I bet they'll polish it up before they send it on. So,
yeah, give it a good buff. Maybe a little case.
Yeah, a little display case.
Yeah.
Not valid for use in shops.
Not real currency.
Yeah. You may be committing an offence if you attempt to spend it. Yeah. But that song was played on BBC Introducing.
Good on him. Well done.
Yeah, nice one. Obviously got a bit of promo from that. But it was quite good. And I was trying to when I'm listening to it straight away, I'm always going, what kind of music is this?
Yeah.
It ain't that easy sometimes. So it's like rockish. It's not just he's got a band. I don't know if he performs all the music himself on the recordings, but I assume he'll have a band with him at Icebreaker. There was also some kind of funky disco-y and maybe some 70s kind of vibes going on in some of it, or maybe way off.
That sounds good. Good.
They were all pretty good. I was listening to it while I was working and they were all pretty cool. I liked it. I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be Owen Vincent. Then we're going to be having Marley Blandford.
Maybe he'll be wearing a hat.
Maybe he'll be wearing a hat, and then we'll have the Machete with no hats.
No hats for the Machete. It's way too hot to be wearing a hat.
That's right. I wore jeans at our last gig, and it was a terrible, terrible mistake. I was nervous about it was really cold that day, and I was nervous about travelling down in shorts, which was ridiculous because then I was so hot.
Jeans.
I know, big baggy jeans as well they were.
Well, at least they were baggy, I suppose.
But I think it made it worse because they were heavy, and then they were.
Yeah.
I think there's good and bad points.
Yeah.
How big your jeans are for playing a Machete gig.
Surprised you didn't pass out.
There's actually a photo I always notice from Icebreaker a number of years ago. I think we were playing at the Emporium.
Yes.
And I was wearing jeans in that, and I'm always looking at it going, God, I was hot that day.
Want to play some music?
Yes, sir. The Many Adventures of the Anonymous Moose Whisperer.
Yes. Can we?
We can.
Yes. Okay. It's a really fun song to play. It's quite hard, I think. And
we normally play it too fast for me.
We do play it very fast. It usually clocks in at around 165, 167 beats per minute.
Yeah, cool.
Crazy fast.
Yeah. But it's a cool song, and I'm very happy that it's one that has gone down well live from the first time we played it.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Straight away.
Yeah.
It was banging. Even when we played at Victorious and we missed out the entire middle section.
Yes. It did go wrong, didn't it?
Because we completely forgot. We just carried on. No one would ever know.
Yeah, and the reason that happened was, and it could happen again, is because there's a lot of sections in the song that are kind of the same as another section. In my mind, it does the same thing almost 3 times, but each time at least one of the bits is different. At least one, maybe 2 bits are different. So you have to make sure you remember which time through you're playing and which variation of each section you need to play on that time. And I think that someone made a slight mistake, and it made it on the second time through, and it made it sound like we were on the 3rd time through.
Yeah.
So then it was just like, well, what do we do now? And the song's only about 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
So you ain't got a long time to be like, well, what's happening next, guys? You just have to go for it.
Yep.
I think at the time, well, in my head at least, I was like, I'm just going to play the 3rd one, and that's going to be the end. That's just tough.
Yeah.
Here we go. Good luck.
Given the choice, would you rather own a pet unicorn that farts glitter or a pet penguin that moonwalks on ice?
Obviously, the penguin.
Obviously.
That's probably the easiest question we've had to date.
Yeah. Next.
Did you say a mini unicorn?
Well, as a pet unicorn.
Oh, it's funny,
So-
when you said it, I just assumed a miniature one.
Little mini. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that wouldn't be too bad, I suppose. Little tiny poofs of glitter. I was thinking like a full size, like
Yeah, but
a,
you said farts glitter, though. That sounds
Yeah.
more like a spraying of glitter.
yeah, like a spraying of glitter, like a
It's
shed
going to be
of-
everywhere.
It's gonna be everywhere. Yeah, disaster. Yeah, no, fine. Next.
Next.
If you could redesign the human body with one additional sense, what would that be, and how would it enhance your perception on the world?
Sort of redesign the body to incorporate the sense. How does it
Yeah.
work?
If you could add another sense,
Add
if
another
you could
sense.
create a sense,
A
yes,
sense
yeah.
of humour.
I suppose that is a sense, isn't it? Is that a sense? A sense of humour?
It's not a sense in the same way, like, you know.
Yeah. You're not walking down the street and then you suddenly burst out laughing because you sense that there's
Something funny
something
nearby.
funny.
Something humorous is happening in the near vicinity. That'd be great, actually.
That would be great.
That is the new sense.
Yeah,
So it's a sense of humour, but it's a proper sense.
a proper sense.
You know, when something funny. So you're walking down, like something happens, and a few people are walking down the street, and all of them just burst out laughing, and like you like lock eyes with someone, and you just kind of like nod a bit, like yeah. Obviously, you felt it as well.
Yeah, you got that sense of humour.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Would you rather have a door in your house that leads to a parallel universe where everyone communicates in interpretive dance, or a window that shows you a live feed of your dreams while you sleep?
A window that shows a live feed of my dreams while I sleep.
Yeah,
Well, I don't have anything questionable in my dreams, but also I'm just like,
that's your word against
against whatever it's in my head.
against this dream machine.
Since there's no window, I can say what I like. No, but you don't want people invading into your thoughts, do you? So, what was the other option? A door to another dimension where everyone communicates in interpretive dance.
Yeah.
Can I put a lock on the door?
Yeah.
Sweet, yeah. I'll have that one and I'll just lock it shut forever. Just carry on.
So that no one
Just
can.
carry on as normal.
Yeah.
I don't want to cause any offence to people who are into interpretive dance, but I find the concept a bit annoying.
Why annoying?
Just because when you see, and in fairness, I've never seen anyone do it for real, I don't think. I think probably only seen people taking the piss out of it on TV or something. I'm just like, it's just too much.
Should we go?
Good for those people who, they're into it. I'm
Yeah.
really happy for them, but I just don't want to watch it, really.
Yeah, it's another art form, isn't it? I mean, you don't have to like sculptures.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So, I'm not someone who, sculpture's fine, but when, there's stereotypical, you've got a blank canvas. And everyone's like, yeah. That's not me. I put them in the same box.
The blank canvas.
Blank
is in
canvas,
the
just a
interpretive
red
dance.
square, someone hanging from their nipples over horse shed that hasn't been mucked out in a while, and interpretive dance.
Yeah. The horse shed that hasn't been mucked out in a
I
while.
was I had to think of something quick.
Is there a backstory to that?
That would be a thing that you could do. You'd be like, you could have a video of hanging from your nipples in a stables. It's clearly well overdue a mucking out. And
It's clear.
and some people, it's obvious. Anyone could see it. Even your amateur horse enthusiast could see.
Don't have to be a pro to know that this needs a good mucking out.
Yeah, but and someone would look at it and be like, yeah. I'm not knocking people who are into art of that type, but
No, it's not for you. It's fine. Yeah.
I don't get anything from it. So
I mean, you're not actively going out to destroy it.
no.
So who gives a fuck?
Who cares what I say?
Okay, you like what you like.
You want to
Yeah.
hang from your nipples? Doesn't have to be your nipples either. I saw this geezer. I can't remember what his name is. He kind of slates shock rockers for not being proper shock rockers. Yeah, and he genuinely he'll suspend himself from bungee meat hooks, and he performs a metal show, like swinging around on these things.
Yeah. Be like, all right,
Kinda
mate, you're the best. Fine.
Yeah.
The rest of us are fine not doing that and
Yeah.
letting you do that and be the best. That's fine with us.
Yeah, I'm happy for him to do that. Not for me.